All right. Now June 7th, 1:40. It's terrible what's going on right now. Yeah. People killed right now. Houses destroyed. That fucker looks mean. It's terrible. Had a big line come through earlier, around between 9 and 10, and those were bad. Sirens were going off and everything.
Williams County and probably heading towards Lucas County next. So definitely we'll keep you up to date on the latest. What do you have, Jonathan? Well, we have more confirmed damage in Moline. A bunch of houses suffering damage from these storms. Also, we want to get you up to date. Lake High School had originally planned its graduation for tomorrow. Well, now we have had official confirmation that they are postponing graduation services until further notice. If you just are joining us, Lake High School has had severe damage to it. A wall on the eastern side has just completely been knocked down. The roof is blown off, windows blown out. A fence has been blown out there, and unfortunately, right along 795 that leads up to Lake High School, we now have 2 young ladies confirmed dead because of this storm. One in a car, one on foot. Numerous power outages as well. Here is a see it, snap it, right here in front of us of Lake High School. It is pretty dark because there are plenty of power outages, again, all over the place, power lines down. But you can see how the side on the left-hand side of your screen, that wall has completely come over, and at this point,
terrible.
We are still waiting to see the full extent of the damage.
Flashing lights, miles, but they're getting everything, setting up a command post here. I'm not sure how much the building was destroyed. It's kind of hard to see down the building, so there may be something there, some sort of shelter that they're going to have.
I'll be going to bed for a while yet.
There or what, but they did say they're setting up command central. We'll be able to give us more information hopefully shortly here. We were continuing to talk with them to see what they're finding, and again, like we said, it was the 2 confirmed deaths that they had right at this point.
Now, you talked to the superintendent of Lake High School. What are school officials saying about commencement tomorrow?
He said he did a walkthrough of the high school, and from the way that he sees it, it's completely destroyed. He says he can't see any way that they would be able to have the commencement ceremony. I believe it was scheduled for 2:30, I guess, this afternoon, this starting Sunday. But he says that there's no way that they're going to be able to do that. They are meeting together 6:30 this morning.
Oh, look at those storms.
To decide, school board members and such, to decide what the next plan of action is going to be. But he said at this point it looks like Lake High School commencement.
Boy, get your claw stuck. They serve you right.
There are some other buildings and school districts in, around this area, he says, that have offered up their facilities to him. But he says right now they just need to step back and kind of figure out what they're going to do and assess the damage before they can really make any kind of a decision. He also said that they would be notifying students through their emergency notification system. I assume that would mean giving them all a call to let them know. I'm sure they're very anxious after hearing what has happened. Those graduates looking forward to tomorrow would let you know what's going on. So
you're in a hotbed of a lot of things going on where you are in Lake Township. They're also dealing with a gas leak. An update on that?
County. Now, we talked half an hour ago when the rain started there about how heavy this rain was going to be across the northern end of the county. It is pouring from one end of the county clear to the other, and we're seeing red returns here. That means about as intense of rain as we're going to pick up. So this is a 2-inch an hour type of rainfall. In some areas like Pioneer may have already had an inch of rain. Montpelier up to at least half an inch of rain already at this time. And the lightning strikes are starting to become a little bit fewer, which is a nice sign that perhaps the intensity is starting to wane a little bit. But this whole storm system is coming toward the Toledo metro area. I did also want to mention the Delta Liberty Center area. You don't have much time here. The most intense lightning is going to get over top of you within about 10 to 15 minutes. And the heaviest rain will be over you too. And it's going to last for about an hour. So people who are outside and working, you need to get indoors because we don't need anyone to be injured after the storm. Not only from down power lines, but from lightning strikes. And we're hearing rumbles of thunder here overhead in downtown Toledo. That'll tell you just how unbelievably intense and just how unstable our atmosphere is, because the storm, the next one coming in, is way over there. We can use our measuring tool here from downtown Toledo, where we are here at the TV station, out on the leading edge of the storm, still a good 30 miles. But with the movement of this storm, it's going to get here about 2 a.m. This storm is now flying. So the heaviest lightning is going to be over the metro area within about 15 minutes. I urge you, don't go outside to look at it. And people even been struck by lightning standing at a picture window to get a nice view of the lightning. Just take cover and let this one come through. You know, save the looking at the lightning for another day, because this storm is very intense. And you can see across Lenawee County, though a tornado warning was not extended in the Lenawee, a thunderstorm warning has been. And the rain is just pouring down in Adrian with heavy lightning there as well. We'll go to our live scan and get you the latest exact position of this. The leading edge just now moving into Wasion, and here we are in Delta, only a few minutes away from the arrival of this one. We're not seeing indications of rotation or tornadic activity at this time, so now we are with severe thunderstorm warnings. And I do think one will be issued for the Toledo metro area within, say, the next 10 minutes as the storm continues.
Every time I had on, every parent.
Rain amounts.
From outside live on the tower cams being Sylvania Farm Hospital. Watching the west, storms are like 20 miles away, maybe 25 miles away. So as storms get closer, we'll probably be able to see some of that lightning. Let's go to live Doppler 13,000 radar, and we still maintain severe thunderstorm warnings, not tornado, for Lenawee, Hillsdale. That would be Williams County, Fulton County, and northern areas of Henry County under severe thunderstorm warnings. And these are fast-moving severe thunderstorms. That is the problem. And the storm right now appears to be right over Wasion. And look at Delta. Delta, you are right in the path of these storms. They put it into motion for you. So a heads up, excuse me, to the city of Delta. The folks that did experience that severe damage a couple hours ago, like I've been saying, if you're in the streets, you're walking around, don't do that, because when these storms go by, there's going to be a lot of lightning, going to be a lot of thunder, and the whole bit. So that line of storms, again, not as intense as they were over Illinois or Indiana. So maybe our theory that we talked about, that the earlier thunderstorms, although bad and although tornadic, may have taken a little bit of a sap out of the atmosphere and helped us out a little bit. Remember I said the Hail Mary, was that 2 hours ago? That if we could get a Hail Mary and help us out, maybe we're getting a little bit of that. But these are nasty, severe storms. They are going to cause winds over 70 miles an hour.